Foundation reaches out to all the people in the community to come with their various problems. Those who have had civil and criminal problems or even social problems within the period of 3-4 months to come in that evening and have the opportunity to speak with the butte researchers, that is the butte police officers who are in charge of various police posts, from the police post in Reichersbos to police post in Hasenhof to police post in Flebosgrave to police post in Diemen. We have the opportunity to meet with them, with the Command General of the Police Amsterdam. That evening we have also the opportunity to meet with experts, those in the legal field, that is lawyers, those as well in the social circle, that is like in the Gemeente and in the Stadsdeel. And the social commentators as well come there to be able to hear the people one-to-one and be able as well to relate with them on issues that concern them most. So that is the thing we do with the police. We work with the police as well in cases whereby people are afraid to do police report, which in Netherlands is called aangifte. A lot of people are afraid to make police report. A lot of people are afraid to go to the police and report cases as it concerns them. Abuse of women, abuse of children, abuse of people, inbreak, criminal activities in warnings, overlast, disturbance of community. People are afraid to report one because they feel sometimes that their walls or their complaints might not be adhered to because what? Of their background, that they are foreigners. Or still, some of them are afraid because they don't have verblijf vergunning, they don't have residence permit. So they feel that if they are committed a crime against, or they see a crime, that is not of their duty to report it because the police will arrest them and deport them. So police is missing a lot of information from the community because the people who have residence permit, the people who have a document and diplomas, they are at work over there in the day. The people who mostly stay within and at home or within the community in over there is mostly people who don't have something to do, and they see a lot. They see activities, they see movement of people, and they are supposed to report that to the police, but because they are undocumented and they are afraid, they don't relate this to the police, and police they cannot. Yes. So these are the parts where Goodwill comes in. Very important. To play this role of bridging this gap, of reassuring the people that they can talk to us. Because we have been able to build up a confident ground with the police. And the police, knowing that the organization and the foundation in itself is a grassroots organization that stays close to the people, the police now gives us what is called confidence. So each time there is an incident that the police must know, we have the right in our own to bring these people who have been committed crime against, or those who have seen crime committed in the community, to the police bureau to make a proper police report. So we play a major role in bridging the fear that the people in our community always entertain, because that fear denies the police the right to know exactly what is going on in our community. That is the major work that Goodwill Homage Foundation is doing with the police. And the police is responding very seriously. We're also working with the police in the area of sending police. That is the police that takes care of prostitutes and women who have been trafficked into this country without knowing the mission why they should be here. What we do is, when these women who have been transported or brought into our communities are being sent in to go and do prostitution, what we do is to inform them of their rights and be able to educate them that they can decide not to do it if they don't want to. We work closely with the sending police in order to have these ladies or these girls come closer to explain or discuss their situations. So what happens is that we stand to make these ladies understand that it is better, if not most best, for them to take the path of opening up whoever who has brought them here, who has sponsored them here illegitimately. Our duty in Goodwill Homage Foundation is not to do a cover-up. We are here to support those victims
and the community.
And the community. We want to support the victims of these crimes. We want them as well to have the boldness to go to the police and report that so-so person has transported me to come to this land to come and do prostitution. And I'm paying so-so amount of dollar or euro every day or week or month or year. So that the police will have enough evidence of the wise to prosecute these ones. That will save the lady from contacting disease, trauma, and also bad name for our country, Nigeria, or any other country that she might have come from. So our main work here in the Goodwill Homage Foundation is to make sure that the education of the people come first. They know this is wrong and this is right. Now we bring them closely to break that fear they have with the police. Because not that people think that the police will kill them, but because of the trauma that has been created by those who brought them or those who have perpetuated crime against them, to tell them that if police see you, the police will do this, police will do that. We will start to tell them it's not true. Police is not after you. Police is after the people who have done this to you. So explaining this properly in the right context is what we do here in this office of Goodwill Homage Foundation. So having said that, that is the partner of the police.
Yeah.
And if we can go on severally with a little things that we do with them, but I can tell you that these are the primary things that we have been able to do with the police. If there is an overlast in our community, take for example, somebody dies, illegal, that his brothers are illegal, the first person you have to call is the police. You're not going to call your pastor. But because the people have fear of the police, they will not go to the police. They come to Goodwill. This is where Goodwill now will call the police and say, such a thing or incident has happened. Please, we want you to come and investigate. Goodwill once more does not stand on a cover-up. What we want is to give the people the leverage to draw closer to the police. That is an instance that has happened severally in our community. And we have been able to solve that, some of those cases. And the police was glad and the people were as well glad. So for the police, that is a stoop. That's a part of it. Then we move into our next partners, which is the Ministry of Justice.